What is up, you guys? Wonderbro here, and today I want to talk about health anxiety. Now, the first thing I want to say about health anxiety is that it is no different than any other form of anxiety, right? Fear, just fearing the way that you feel, fear of going crazy, fear of losing your mind, social anxiety, right? We do not treat health anxiety any differently than we treat other forms of anxiety. There is a misconception that somehow we should approach health anxiety differently, and that is just not true. Anxiety, at the end of the day, no matter what theme it takes, no matter what the person is afraid of, no matter what negative, intrusive thoughts they are entertaining, is all to be treated the same, and that is with acceptance. Now, secondly, I want to say there is absolutely nothing wrong with getting reassurance that you are healthy, right? Like, let's say you experience something, a symptom, some sort of physical symptom that you've never experienced before, you want to be safe about it, you want to go get cleared, you want to go talk to your doctor, please do so, right? But here's the thing: at some point, you have to draw a line. At some point, you have to draw a line, right? Once you go get cleared, once you go get told by a doctor, hey, you're healthy, there's nothing wrong with you, we've checked you out, then it's time to do the work. If you make it a habit to continuously run back and forth to the doctor, you're just entering into that realm of compulsion, right? You're going to continue to do this and continue to do this and continue to do this, and your health anxiety is going to grow. So, yes, go get checked out. If you're experiencing something you're not familiar with, go get checked out. But at that point, you need to draw a line. All right. There is no amount, and this is probably the most important thing I have to say about health anxiety. There is no amount of reassurance, okay, that's ever going to be enough. So go get your reassurance, go get cleared, go get checked out by a doctor. But also understand, when dealing with health anxiety, there's no amount of reassurance that's going to be enough, because you're going to get home and your brain is going to tell you, what if they miss something? What if there is something wrong with me and they just didn't see it? What if something happens in the future? So there really is no amount of reassurance that's going to be enough to soothe your health anxiety, right? It may for a moment, but it's not going to be long until your brain plays a trick on you, comes up with some reason as to why you still might not be safe, as to why you still not might not be okay. Now, this is the same again for any other form of anxiety, right? You can do your research. You can be told, for example, that you're not going to go crazy. It doesn't happen. Soothes you for a second, but not very long. No matter what your theme is, you can speak to somebody. You can be told, hey, this is irrational. There's no logic here. There's no truth behind these thoughts you're experiencing. And although that'll soothe you for a moment, it's not going to soothe you for very long, because anxiety is very tricky. The brain is very tricky. It's going to find loopholes for all of the reassurance that you can possibly get. So, again, I'm not saying you shouldn't go get checked out if you have health anxiety. Go get checked out. Go get a clean bill of health, right? That's the responsible thing to do. But at some point, you got to draw a line, and you got to understand that no amount of reassurance is going to tell your amygdala, the part of your brain responsible for giving you this anxiety, that you're truly okay. You cannot communicate to the amygdala using words. It's not possible. So, yes, you can be told by a doctor that you're okay, you're in the clear, but that's not going to that's not going to retrain the amygdala. Cannot communicate with that amygdala. You can set it off with worry, but you can't tell it to turn off with soothing words, right? And that's why reassurance just doesn't last. So if you want to overcome health anxiety, it's not going to be about going to the doctor X amount of times, right, until you feel better, because that's not going to happen. It's going to be about embracing those intrusive thoughts, embracing those thoughts as they come, but not following them, not entertaining them. Yes, they're there. You're aware of them. They're in your head, but you're proving to your amygdala, hey, I got my proof. I went to the doctor. I got checked out. Now I got to show my brain that I'm okay. I can't tell it. If I could tell it, I'd be done with this in seconds. If you could tell your brain, right, if you could tell your amygdala, hey, I got cleared, there's nothing wrong with me, I got a clean bill of health, and then the amygdala says, okay, boss, and let me just shut off now, right? Nobody would have health anxiety if that was the case. But the problem, again, with that is you're not going to be able to tell the amygdala using your words, hey, we got a clean bill of health, that everything's okay. What you're going to have to do is you're going to have to use that confidence. You're going to have to say to yourself, I'm good. I got a clean bill of health. Now I'm just going to accept these thoughts. I'm just going to accept these feelings. I'm going to live my life as if I'm already healed, positive behaviors. And each day I'm just going to take these thoughts with me. I'm going to take these feelings with me. And although my brain is filling me with doubt, I'm going to accept that doubt. I'm going to know in my heart I'm good, and I'm going to keep moving forward, that's going to show your brain that you're actually okay, right? You can't sit down and try to tell your brain over and over and over again, hey, we're okay, there's nothing wrong with us. It's not going to buy it. In fact, it's just going to translate that as a bunch of worry, and you're probably going to feel worse, right? So if you want to overcome health anxiety, you got to prove to your brain that you're okay. You can't just tell it. So go get your, and this is what it looks like. I'll break it down for you one more time. Go get your clean bill of health, right? Come home, and at that point come to the realization that what you're going to have to do is now accept any of the doubt that your brain is feeling you with, accept any of those thoughts and those feelings. Don't sit there and argue with them, don't ruminate on them. Yes, they're there, you're aware of them being there, but you're just going to take them with you as you focus on and do other things. Let them be there in the background. Don't entertain them, don't give them all of your attention and focus. Let them be there, okay? But give more of your attention and focus to the real world. So just like any other form of anxiety, we are not treating health anxiety any differently other than, yeah, maybe go to the doctor, get that clean bill of health, whatever. But other than that, we're not treating health anxiety any differently. It is just your tired mind and tired body trying to play tricks on you, trying to fill you full of doubt. No amount of reassurance you get, right, is going to convince that brain that you're truly okay. You're going to have to do that with just living. You're going to have to do that with leaving those thoughts and feelings alone, right? When they pop up, you can remind yourself. You can say something to yourself like, no, I got my clean bill of health. Right now, I'm going to leave that thought alone. I'm going to leave that feeling alone and just carry on with my day. I'm going to give my focus, energy, and attention to the world around me and just carry those thoughts and feelings with me. Wear them like an uncomfortable jacket, right? I heard that once. I always liked it. Wear those thoughts and feelings like an uncomfortable jacket. Understand that your brain is going to fill you full of doubt. It's going to try to find loopholes. That's fine. Let it do its thing, but we're not going to focus on it. We're not going to ruminate about it. We're not going to try to figure it out. If you're trying to figure it out, you are ruminating. Let those thoughts and feelings just hang out with you. Let them just hover there in your awareness, but do not direct a bunch of attention, focus, and energy towards them. Direct your focus, energy, and attention towards the real world, right? So you are going to have to put up, you could say, with these thoughts and feelings being there for the time being, but do not go down the rabbit hole with them. Do not sit there and just focus on them all day long. Yes, you're aware of them, but give your energy to the real world. This is what is going to tell your brain in the end, hey, look, he's just leaving this stuff alone. We can stop harassing him with these kind of health anxiety thoughts now. We can stop harassing him with this stuff because he doesn't play with it, right? He just lets it be there and moves on with other things. So just like any other form of anxiety, we're going to treat health anxiety the same exact way. Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment down below. Let me know how you've been. If you would like to work with me one-on-one with some coaching, get up with me on any of the Vacate Fear social media. I'll get you on the phone. We'll talk about it. All right. I love you guys. And until next time, as always, stay awesome.